What's up? This is Mac.
And I'm Jake.
And you're listening to King Mac Radio,
where we put the pop in your culture. Hey guys, what's up? It is Tuesday, July 24th, 2012, and you are listening to KingMacRadio.com, where we put the pop in your culture. Hello, is this Blake?
Yeah, this is Blake.
Hey, what's up? Thanks for coming on KingMacRadio.com.
Oh, no problem, man. Thank you for having me. This is super exciting.
Yeah, you definitely got a lot of fans because our phone lines are blowing up right now, and our chat room is going crazy. So you got a lot of support. That must feel pretty nice, yeah?
Oh, man, it's such a blessing. Like, I just feel so blessed to have such great people just supporting the show and supporting myself. It's a dream come true.
Did you watch the first season of the Glee project?
Oh, yeah, every episode.
So how did you end up getting on the show?
Well, I watched the first season of the Glee project, and I was definitely inspired by, like, Damien and Cameron, because they were both super inspiring to me. Like, Damien's, like, the nicest guy in the world, and Cameron's super talented. And I just, I love acting, and I've always dreamed of being on Glee, so this just seemed like the perfect opportunity. So I just went and I auditioned for it, and, I was so lucky enough to get on the show, and it's just been such a dream.
From the whole series, what has been the moment that, like, stuck out to you the most, that was like, wow, this is really happening, like, a chance to be on the Glee may actually happen? Like, when did it actually hit you?
Oh, definitely at callbacks, just seeing everybody and seeing how talented everybody was, and just, like, seeing Robert Ulrich walk into the room for the first time and just telling all of us, that we were just so lucky to be part of the top 80. And then when we got to the top 30, he was such a nice guy, and he told us that we were so lucky to be. Once we were all on the show, I think it really heard everybody sing, and I was like, oh crap, because I definitely, I'm probably the least musically trained. I've never had a vocal lesson, so I was just like a small fish in a pond of huge sharks, pretty much. So that's how I felt, but it's just been awesome. It's been like a learning experience, but definitely that first time that we all started practicing for the first homework assignment, I was like, oh crap.
Well, you're definitely a natural in front of the camera. Have you ever done any type of acting before? Because, like, you were really good with the music videos.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, well, I mean, I've always, other than not studying music or anything like that ever, I've always studied since I was a kid acting. So I did a lot of, like, musical theater when I was in junior high and when I was in high school. And when I came to Los Angeles, I did a little bit of acting, but I always kept up, like, an improv. I was with the Groundlings. I was with the Groundlings for about 2 years, and that was just the best acting class that I could ever take, because it teaches you how to, like, think on your feet, and just to roll with the punches and everything. So definitely just all the training really helped me with all the acting on the show.
Now, you said you watched the first season of the Glee project, so I'm assuming that were you a huge Glee fan before the even reality show was out?
Dude, you have no idea. I love Glee. I was actually, Ricky, he was the one who turned me on to Glee, and he said, oh, you should check out the show. This was during the first season, and I was in high school, and I was like, oh, I'll check it out. So I started watching it with him, and I was immediately hooked. And it became like a ritual to just watch it, like him, and we would always watch it and talk about it, and see how we liked it. But we were always obsessed with it. So yeah, dude, I'm a huge Glee fan from the beginning.
Did you have a favorite character on Glee?
Oh yeah, definitely. I love Finn. I think Corey Monteith is an amazing actor. I think a dream would be to have like a scene with him. I think he's amazing. And Finn all the way, because I've always been there for my friends and been there with advice and always tried to lead them in the right path and always tried to be that go-to guy for my friends. And he's very inspiring as a character. So that's also the type of character that I would hope to be on Glee if I were to win. And that was, he's the best.
I was going to ask you, like, if you envision your character, so you think you would play like kind of a Finn, like be kind of a jock, and then go into the Glee club, kind of like that?
Oh yeah, like I'd love to come on because I did play sports in high 12s. I was in wrestling and I was in football, so I definitely relate to doing both, performing and doing sports. and I would love to play that role, you know, because that was me in high school, definitely, and I could totally relate to Finn. So that's the type of character that I would hope to be and dream to be.
Maya from Twitter wants to know which girl or boy do you miss the most from the Glee project? Or who are you closest with on the show?
Well, which girl? Well, I'm really close I'm really close with Michael. You know, we would talk about a bunch of stuff. We'd talk about our girlfriends with each other. We'd talk about life with each other, you know. And when we were in the room together, we would just talk about everything. Talk about the show, talk about how we're doing, how we could improve, how we could help each other. And, you know, definitely Abraham. I'm really close with Abraham. I would be a liar if I said I wasn't close to everybody, though, because we're such a unit and such a family with each other. But if I had to choose anybody, it'd totally be Abraham and Michael. I'm really close to.
Living with all those people, you know, spending 24/7 with them, I'm sure you did get really close with them. Was it hard, like, becoming so close and still having to compete with them at the same time? Definitely. And as each week that has gone by, I'm sure it gets just harder and harder for all of us. But at the beginning, we just all want it so bad, and we all love performing so bad, whether we're actors or whether we're singers or whether we're just performers that do everything or anything like that. You know, we want it so bad, but you can't help. I'm sure a bunch of people came in thinking, okay, let's just get to work. I'm not going to make any friends. But when you're in a house with 13 other people, and you know, you just can't help but relate to each other and begin to love each other and just become best friends. So there's no avoiding it.
Yesterday we had Nellie on from your season, and we talked about you because a lot of people from, you know, the Twitter, when we asked them to ask questions, they asked about you guys and what your guys' relationship is. So I can't even imagine, how often do you get asked about your relationship with Nellie? Because on the show they edit it so it looks like you guys have like a real relationship. Like when you sing your guys' duet in the Last Chance performance, like how often do you get asked that?
Oh, all the time. We each get like, oh, Blake and Nellie, you guys have to marry each other. You guys got to marry each other. You guys have to become in a relationship. You know, and they literally tell us, like, I feel they're like, you know, it's going to happen. You know, it's destiny. You know this and that. But it's awesome because you know, me and Nellie and I, we work together so well, and she's just such an easygoing person. Like when we had that Last Chance performance, that duet together, and you know, just in the Fearlessness music video where we had to work together and everything. And in the sexuality homework assignment, and in the sexuality music video, wow, we really did perform together a lot. But you know, she's just an amazing partner. Like when it comes to performing, when it comes to singing or acting, she doesn't even have to lift a finger. She's just breathtaking.
Sonia from Twitter wants to know, of the people eliminated, which elimination was the most hardest for you?
Oh man, for me, it had to be Nellie. You know, so far. I mean, she is such a nice person, such a good person. You know, she's just the sweetest person ever. I mean, I could say what kind of person she is like a million times. Like, she's great. She's a beautiful girl. She's awesome in every single way. And I was really close with her, and I know Michael was close with her. I know we were all close with her. She was like literally our best friend, and it felt like she was like more of like my little sister that I wanted to take care of her, and I wanted to be there for her. And just to see her have to go was really emotional, really sad to see. So definitely her.
Aw. Well, while we're still talking about Nellie real quick, we asked her a question. We asked her to ask you a question when we interviewed her last night. So let's play that for you, then you can answer it.
Okay.
If you could have picked this song for our duet, what would you have picked?
Is that Nellie?
Yeah.
Oh man. I was like, whoa, that sounds just like Nellie. Wait, that's Nellie. If I could pick other than Waiting for a Girl Like You,
yeah.
For our duet. Oh man. Oh. Maybe Time of My Life by David Cook. I really like that song. I think we could totally. Too. I love that song. I think it's an awesome song. I would totally. That's the song. Or Chariot by Gavin DeGraw, or Not Over You by Gavin DeGraw. Those three songs I would love to sing with Nellie.
Oh my gosh,
Nellie,
you got totally good. You got good taste in music. I love all those songs.
Yeah, I feel like David Cook is so underrated. Like, I love him.
Oh, dude, I love both of those guys. I think their music is awesome. So definitely any of those songs. I love that type of music. Just you know, I can talk for days about Gavin DeGraw or David Cook. They're awesome.
All right, let's try to get a few calls because we don't have that much time left.
If you could pick one person to win that couldn't be you, who would you pick?
Oh my gosh, all these crazy questions. I mean, if I were to pick one person who I think I would love to see on Glee. First of all, let me just say everybody. I would put everybody, but since you're asking me this, I mean, I love Nellie so much. I'd love to see her on Glee. I think she'd be amazing. I love her voice, so I'd definitely love to see her on Glee, for sure.
Me too. I was so sad when she left.
Oh, me too. I was devastated in that moment. It was crazy.
Before we let you go, do you have any advice for people trying to chase their dreams out there and like want to get on TV or something? Like, do you have any advice for them to do it?
Oh, dude, definitely. I mean, I'd love to say this to everybody who wants to be an actor or who wants to be a singer, who just wants to make their dreams come true. You know, definitely just love yourself and love what you do, and always stay true to yourself, and don't ever question what you're doing. You know, I graduated high school a year early. I just knew that I couldn't do anything else. I just really want to be an actor, and no matter what happens with the show, I will always be pushing for my dream of being an actor and to act. So definitely just know what you want to do and just go for it. And don't let anybody, don't get in your mind or in your heart. Just always be positive and always love what you do. Love the people around you, and just always know that tomorrow is going to be a better day. If you're having a terrible day, just know that you love what you do, you love your craft, you're going to get it done, and just go for it, for sure. Always be positive is my main motto. Always stay positive. Hey, guys, this is Blake from Glee Project Season 2, and you're listening to KingMacRadio.com.